game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
About to tear the
We
roof
know
off.
MP came ready to play.
The National Basketball Association and the National Center are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is, well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Back to Halliburton. Over MP. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, BA. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie. Nembhard with it, now guarded by White. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Outside Tatum, takes a three, connects from downtown.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Back to Halliburton. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Boston pulls it in, and this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yes, selfless play there. Halliburton is a great scorer, but he also looks to empower his teammates.
Here's MP, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Outside Butler. Valanciunas sets a screen. Butler can't get it to go.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well.
Tatum passes to MP. Knocks it loose. Here's White. He's guarded by Nembhard. Tatum from long range hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Halliburton, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Butler. Shoots over Brown. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Valanciunas. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Siakam looking it over. Beyond the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Yes, it's good. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. From the wing, Siakam. That's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
MP finds Brown. Over Butler. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Valanciunas with a screen on Tatum. Siakam for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Now here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. This one for 3. And Tatum is good for 3. Tatum's got 11 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offense.
Siakam with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Siakam in the post. Davis on him. Siakam, no good. Celtics lead by 6. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. White can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. The rebound by MP. For Boston, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Launches it. Davis for the rebound. Boston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Halliburton misses. Boston leading by 10. Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Tatum. MP, a screen on Valanciunas. Tatum can't hit. Indiana has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Butler passes to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
White finds Brown. Kept alive. Tipped away. Butler with a steal. To end the run. Siakam with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Siakam's got 9.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Outside White. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Brown with the steal. Pass to Walsh. And here's MP, defended by Halliburton. On the wing, MP. Brown passes to MP. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outside Butler. Halliburton against MP. Halliburton misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Brown passes to MP. Here's Walsh. Back to Brown. Pass to MP. It's Brown on the wing. MP, a screen on Valanciunas. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Halliburton. And Davis with the block.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And Boston with some changes. Huff's checked in for Davis. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for White. Indiana making a switch here. Jones finds Mathurin. Fires for 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
MP, the pass to Brown. Here's Walsh. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. From outside the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside Jones. Siakam with a screen on Holiday. Mathurin against Holiday. Walker, a screen on Holiday. Here's Mathurin. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones against MP. Pass to Walsh. And here's MP. Inside. Kick out to Brown. MP, the pass to Brown. There's the 3. To the inside. MP, a screen on Walker. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 8.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
On the wing, Mathurin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Mitchell's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Jones. And that one misses.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And what do you guys think so far about the offense? Boston leading by 10. On the floor for Indiana. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Walker out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Halliburton in at the one. Three-pointer, Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Boston pulls it in. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Walsh. Walker covering. Pass to Holiday. Now here's MP. Here's Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Walker. Here's Nembhard. Knocks down the triple. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Holiday finds MP. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
MP against Halliburton. 16 feet out. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
This is a shot Halliburton's developed, the mid-range jumper.
MP left side. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
MP, the pass to Holiday. Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Tatum finds MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Outside Mathurin. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 14.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Holiday passes to MP. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 17. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Halliburton against MP. Halliburton finishes strong.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Back to MP. Screen by MP. Holiday passes to MP. Pass to Tatum. MP, a screen on Walker. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by MP. Tatum's got 33.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Valanciunas, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Griffin comes in for Walsh. And Derek White subbed in for Holiday. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Jimmy Butler comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers trail by 16. And here's Siakam for 3. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Up top, Nembhard, covered by MP. Nembhard, the pass to Butler. Lets it go from the wing. Good. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hornets did some very solid work. He dropped 24 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
With the 10-footer, the rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. White, the pass to MP. Griffin with it. Butler covering. Here's MP. 10 points for him. White finds MP. To end the cold spell. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
Number 27.
Up top, White. Brown passes to MP. Puts up a deep 3. Launches a 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Brown against Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, you're a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jacket.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Nembhard outside. Stolen by MP. To the left side wing. Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Nembhard. Walsh can't get it to go. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Matherin. Nembhard outside. Valanciunas with it. And Davis with the block.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pacers trail by 17. Valanciunas finds Butler. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Tuesday, the Houston Rockets come to town. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Washington Wizards. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
This guy is tough as nails. You love Butler's competitive spirit.
Walker, he's checked in for Matherin. White, the pass to Davis. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Siakam outside. Walker sets a screen. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. Siakam's got 12 points.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
MP outside. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Excellent D there from Siakam. Pass to Butler. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Double team on Butler. Valanciunas with it. 4 on the clock. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. To the middle. Here's MP. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And so it's the Boston Celtics now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Celtics.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Derek White out there with MP, and it's Davis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Halliburton. Rebound Boston. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. MP scanning the floor. Outside Tatum. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. Number 1, the Celtics.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Siakam outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Tatum. Halliburton right side. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Tatum finds Davis. MP with it. 4-3. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by MP. Tatum's got 36 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Valanciunas with a screen on MP. Halliburton for 3. Again, Halliburton missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
White can't hit. Pacers trail by 12. Up top, Siakam. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Pass to Tatum from behind the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Butler surveying the floor. Here's Valanciunas. Outside Butler. Tatum with some nice D. Boston leading by 10. MP, the pass to Tatum. And here's MP. The three-pointer off the mark.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by White.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Tatum. The shot misses.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Back to Siakam. The three. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Yes, certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
MP, the pass to Tatum. Back to MP. White with it. Screen by MP. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Siakam, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's White. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Outside Butler. Valanciunas sets a screen. Butler can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
MP, the pass to Tatum. MP, a screen on Siakam. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Halliburton. Now Butler. Back to Halliburton. Can they get it? Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Brown. MP with it. He's got 10. That one goes in. MP's got 12.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up as all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Siakam finds Halliburton. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. MP, the pass to Holiday. Back to MP. Outside, Brown. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Walker. Siakam outside to end the drought. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Nembhard outside. Over Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Boston leading by 17. Pass to MP. Fades. Nails it from 3. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pacers trail by 20. Halliburton outside. Outside Walker. To stop the run. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 16 points now.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
MP, the pass to Tatum. MP against Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Holiday. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Brown finds MP. Tatum inside. Valanciunas covering. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 18.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Halliburton on the wing. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to MP. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. MP's got 20 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now Halliburton. He's got 16. That shot wide open. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple. MP outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on it. Wow! That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Huff's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside Walker. They set the screen. The 3. Rebound Boston. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Brown. MP, a screen on Halliburton. The drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
Pacers trail by 20. And here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Here's Halliburton. Oh, MP with a block. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Walsh. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Huff. MP, the pass to Holiday. Screen by MP. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Outside Walker. On the wing, Mathurin. Halliburton up top. Drives to the hoop. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. The Pacers making a switch here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off their arc tonight.
This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you got to guard him from deep.
Matherin passes to Halliburton. Offensive rebound. 1:14 left in the third. Goes back up. And it's Matherin missing. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. To the paint. Here's MP. Pass to Walsh. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Walsh has got 10 points in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Halliburton looking for an opening. And here's Siakam. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 4 rebounds now. Brown finds Holiday. MP with it. Picked up by Matherin. From downtown. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Halliburton. And again, unable to change momentum here. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Huff. MP outside. Here's Walsh. MP outside. Unloads. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we... He's checked in for Shepard. And Boston calls time here.
The Celtics Entertainment.
Here's MP. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's De Silva in at the 5, down low. And here's MP from outside. Boston, no good that time either. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by MP. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. On the wing, MP. Pass to Walsh. And here's Holiday. Now here's MP. Defended by Halliburton. MP no good. On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Holiday. The shot by Nembhard no good. For Boston, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. MP's got 29.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Pass to De Silva. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's MP. And the bucket is good. MP's got 31 points.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Now Halliburton. From deep. He can't get it to go.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Griffin outside. Pass to MP. Now here's Holiday. On the wing, MP. Defended by Halliburton. And here's Griffin outside. The rebound by Nembhard. Nembhard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Lets it go from deep. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man. It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Huff's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Indiana. Siakam comes in for Mathurin.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round. And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Pass to Huff. Fires from deep. And it's Griffin with the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Nembhard. Offline with a 3. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Takes the 3. Pritchard, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Inside. And the Dunked by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
MP, the pass to Huff. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Pritchard. Griffin on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. MP, a screen on Walker. And it's good. 2 points.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
MP against Halliburton. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now the Pacers on the move. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Celtics have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. MP, the pass to Pritchard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Stan, you coach some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Nembhard, guarded closely. Pass to Butler. MP against Halliburton. Nice move. Boston pulls it in. Here's Palmer. Back to MP. Lets a 3 fly. He buries it from 3. MP's got 36 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Siakam. Indiana again missing. The Celtics have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Kicks it out to MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Halliburton, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Halliburton. Will it go? And he lays it in. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Palmer. Back to MP. Here's Walsh. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And here's Butler outside. The shot no good. And the Celtics shooting is around 55% so far. Now here's Nembhard. The D's right on him. Chalk up 2 there. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
You're creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
Back to MP. Here's the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
throwing up the trip dub. His talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went nonstop from the opening tip.
Griffin outside. Here's MP. And that one's drained from the low block. MP's got 41.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Meeting the defense's challenge, that's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Butler with the bucket.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
MP left side. Pass to Sanders. Screen by MP. Here's the teardrop, and the shot goes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved.
Yo, is that MP or MVP? Man's out here running the game.
Come on, man. You know how we do.
Hey, man, you keep this up, the whole world's gonna know how you do. And that trophy gonna be ours.
Ours?
Yeah, we're all a part of the team, baby.
Come on, man. You know I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, all right, man.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
The word something along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our relations team will respond immediately.
Man, we hope they're probably going up for our fan contest. The first $10,000 cash for the winner will receive a fan card pack. Arrive early to the castle and get inspired by Lucky the Leprechaun and the Celtic Dance Spirit.
Our next giveaway game is the big one game. We're giving Lucky the Leprechaun bobbleheads to the first 5,000 fans in the building. The color leading €6 before they're gone.
Fans, figures from Mascot Mania, Pop as mechanics, will receive a poster of Lucky the Leprechaun.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining. And here we can check out the story for Jason Tatum.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepard out there with Green, and it's Eason in at the small forward. And for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis, and it's Yang in at the 1. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Now, Şengün, following the three-point attempt by MP. 4 on the clock. Şengün kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Austin is on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Porzingis can't hit.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Shepard. Light covering. Smith against MP. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
White finds MP. Porzingis inside. Şengün's there. The 3 from MP. Eason grabs the board. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's the Celtics with the ball, coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shepard, the pass to Smith. Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Pass to MP. White against Smith. And White kicks to MP. And here's Tatum for three. Tatum with another miss.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Here's Smith. Easton passes to Şengün. Over Porzingis. Şengün, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
To the middle, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Gotta be careful. You're trying to stop that.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. High post, Şengün unloads from 13. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Down low, here's Yang, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Houston in the lead. To the paint, here's Smith. Second shot opportunity, he lays it in. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket, put in the work, got a second chance to score.
MP finds Brown. Over Shepard. Again, the Celtics good for two.
I mean, Brown is a gifted producer on that offensive end. He will find all the ways to get you points.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint will be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Shepard. 33 points last game. Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by MP.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Green.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this. The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And here is MP, following Jalen Green's three. Pass to Eason. Green left side. Over Yang. And it's Houston with another.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Tatum dishes to MP. Porzingis looking it over. MP passes to Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Tatum's got 7 points in the game. Rockets leading by 4. Green passes to Şengün. Inside, here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Pass to Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. Eason finds Smith. And here's Green outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Smart decision right there by NP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Green, covered by MP. And Green with the basket on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Tatum with it. Now Green defending. Back to Tatum. Right a screen. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. He's got 12.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Thompson a screen on MP. From deep, Green. Second chance effort. Porzingis with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Brown. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Up top, Şengün. Pass to Eason. Over in the corner, Green. Over MP. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And so Joe Houston leading by 7. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got him and Thompson. Alperen Şengün out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Robinson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 slot. Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Gang passes to Pritchard. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Another miss by Houston. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP passes to Walsh. Griffin kicks to MP. Griffin gets the screen from Yang. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Thompson. Outside Robinson. From deep. A 3-pointer is right on target. Robinson's got 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
He's a tough matchup inside. Şengün can body you, or he can finesse you.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Zinkas, he's checked in for Griffin. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the 3-pointer by MP.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Outside, Porzingis, and stolen by Şengün. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now defended by MP. Nice shot by Smith. 8 points for him.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
Brown is checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And a switch here also for Houston. Jalen Green's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Reed Sheppard. Hey, David, what's the news?
Guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
What's new? Green takes the hit, completes the play, goes to the line looking for one more.
Shepherd's checked in for Houston. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here is Smith. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
4-on-3 break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Sheppard. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Yang. It's stolen by Sheppard. Here's Green. He can't get that one to fall. White with the defensive effort. The three from MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Whitmore. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum passes to Yang. Close in, no stopping MP.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Sheppard. To the inside. In close. He gets that one. 8 points from Amen Thompson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He ended up with 43 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here's Tatum for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Green slams it in.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Celtics trail by 17. Tatum dishes to MP. Back to Tatum. A floater. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 17-point lead, their biggest. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Traps in the tray. Whitmore's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Rockets.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, Sheppard, following the 3-point attempt by MP. Over to the left wing. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.